I walked past this Armarium navy blazer. It was like it was saying to me, pick me,
find me
like
now.
nothing has
Put on a really great coat and a fantastic belt and let that be your outfit.
Welcome back to the winter edition of Star Watch. Nana and I are going to chat through our favourite trends of the moment, the hottest products and the best pieces on the high street right now.
Yes, how excited we are fully in autumn winter, which if you know me, you know it's not my favourite season.
My favourite.
But I have still got quite a few pieces that I'm loving. Should we start off with the trend that we're loving? What have you picked out?
So I am loving the scarf detail trend. I feel like it is everywhere. I think like for me, where winter is basically knits and coats, like those are the kind of the core pillars of my wardrobe. And they can get a bit boring. And I feel like the scarf detail that is everywhere gives them another dimension. It kind of gives them a bit of flair. It's something a bit more striking. And same with the coat. And I'm not talking like a scarf, like a knot. No, it's more sort of an elegant across. It's almost like a backwards scarf this time around. I just think it's a nice way of updating your basics.
Yeah, that's great.
What about you?
This is a trend year after year, but leather. I think there's so many great leather pieces that have come out kind of on the high street and designer-wise. So whether that's barrel leg leather trousers or a balloon kind of detail blazer that's also in leather. I'm just loving how much there is. Like I wore a full leather look the other day and one piece was from this season and the other piece was from last season. I was like, I love that I can just mix and match those two together.
What do you think your tips on going head to toe leather and not feeling too like dominatrix?
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. I was wearing, they were both black, so it was head to toe black. I would say play around with proportions and structure. So I was wearing barrel leg leather trousers and then balloon sleeve leather jackets and then also had patent white shoes on to break it up with a colour.
Yes, I feel like I did not miss this outfit. It sounds fabulous.
Break it up with some colour or something like monochrome, just so that there's that contrast.
Have you been buying anything so far this season?
First thing's actually this collarless blazer.
Love that.
So this is a Saucer range. I really have leaned into a lot of chocolate brown this season. Also have got this chocolate brown suede skirt, which is River Island Studio. So they've been the key pieces, and then I also got an amazing kind of full skirt from The Chemist, which is a black-owned brand. It's in burgundy, which of course we're all still wearing burgundy, and I just think it's one of those pieces I'll be able to wear it, style it in summer as well, with kind of like a little crop top or an open shirt.
It's also really different. It's not just like an A-line skirt or just a burgundy skirt. Like there's so much going on with that. Like it's the moment.
Yeah, exactly. How about you?
I've got a really beautiful mango coat. It's again like a chocolatey brown. It's from their Selection collection, which is their premium range, and it just looks super expensive. It's not too heavy. Again, I think collarless always just looks so unbelievably chic.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
Onto the scarf detail, I've got a beautiful scarf from Almada, and it's literally just like one piece of wool, and then it's got these two little buttons around the back, so you can either have it open or you can fold it around the back or you can fold it around the front, and again it just like adds a lot of drama. Like I was wearing with just like a sweatshirt and jeans and suddenly I felt way more glam than had I
just elevated the whole look instantly.
And then my kind of special treat piece is a cream tuxedo blazer from Roa. And oh my god, it's like slightly cinched in at the waist, just gives this like beautiful like hourglass shape, and for someone who is very straight up and down, I'm excited. Kind of like what I'm wearing today, just like things that give like a little
wish list piece. What can you not wait to buy, or what do you want to buy?
So speaking of blazers, so yesterday I went into Harvey Nichols. I walked past this Armarium navy blazer. Oh my God, honestly, it was like it was saying to me, pick me.
Find me
Like,
now.
nothing has ever been more me. It was the most perfect shape. It was quite cropped, massive big shoulders.
Yeah.
Again, slightly cinched in, really thick wool blazer. It was so amazing.
And I love navy as well, because I feel like that's the colour people really neglect sometimes.
I do not neglect
So not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds really,
it
looks
so good,
great.
but it's too many figures. So we're watching for the sale.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you?
That one. Mine is, Georgie actually has these, the Noor Hammer barrel leg leather trousers, which, yeah, I'm a big fan of leather for this season. They are in a really great chocolate brown.
They're kind of like your rare Jacquemus ones.
They are, exactly, which I wear all the time. So I just think things that you know suit your shape and your figure, just invest. I will happily invest in them in a different colour.
Exactly.
They are on my wish list, but again, they are a lot of figures.
Okay. What about styling hacks?
I have definitely seen a lot more belts. On, I've actually I've got it on a blazer, but actually coats, and that just adds a whole different dimension to the look. The coat becomes the outfit, the belt becomes the outfit. So I think that's a really good styling hack if you're thinking, oh, I don't really know what to wear. It's like, put on a really great coat and a fantastic belt and let that be your outfit.
The only thing with that is then you can't ever take it off.
No.
That's an outside outfit, not an inside outfit.
So that styling hack is for if you're out and about and you haven't got to take
city break. I think that's a good way for your coat to be.
Yeah, exactly. What is your styling hack?
Mine is a fine roll neck, layered under pretty much anything. Like, I feel the cold and I'm like pasty white this time of year. So anything that will cover this area.
Yeah, you're right. Down with it.
And I just think it makes everything look just that little bit chicer.
Yeah.
I don't think you want a thick one. I think it needs to be that fine.
It does,
Cos is amazing.
Yes.
They've got some really nice merino ones, and
Arket as well have some really nice ones.
Arket's super good, and Uniqlo as well. When we were filming with Gabrielle Hackworthy, she was mentioning the Celine show where they're basically like that was the base of the entire show.
Yeah.
And she got hers from the Uniqlo in their kind of like ski range.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's super, super chic, very easy, and a very simple styling hack.
Shoes of the season. What have you seen this season? Absolutely everywhere.
Croc boots.
Yes.
I mean, again, they're a kind of like autumn winter staple, but there are so many amazing ones around, and at really kind of every different price point. Like, to me, if I could just be wearing one shoe for this season, that's what it is. You know, I think it's super practical. With, you know, suede, obviously, if it's raining, if it's muddy, whatever. Like, Croc is super practical. It's kind of white proof. I feel like, and also brands like Totem, which are kind of their core. There's an amazing pair from Victoria Beckham, which have got this amazing, very, very high heel, real point. To then like whistles, do loads of amazing styles.
I actually got a really nice pair from ASOS the other day. Black pair that are kind of what I'm calling like a midi. They're not an ankle and they're not a knee high, but yeah, just like right in the middle. And they've got a really wide kind of barrel, like they don't stick to your legs. So.
Yes, that looks so good. And if you're wearing skirts and stuff, so flattering.
Exactly.
And then I've also come across the most amazing designer debit credit. So there's an incredible pair of Saint Laurent croc burgundy kind of loafer mules, like slip-on mules, which are stunning. They come in a black and the burgundy. And then there's an incredible pair from Steve Madden, which are a fraction of the cost and look incredible and should be arriving at my home on the weekend. So I'm super excited about them. What about you?
For me, I don't think I've stopped talking about over-the-knee boots since the beginning of the season. That is one thing I really do lean into for autumn, winter. And
how are you wearing them though?
They have just been everywhere. So I am wearing them with shorts and tights.
Okay.
And then also jorts any or like tailored shorts. I think it's
and they go under the short.
Yeah,
okay.
They go under the shorts.
So you just say no skin.
Yeah, you're saying no skin and just boot.
So when you describe it, that like I can see it, and I think like the Stella McCartney show for this one for autumn winter 25, there was a lot of really high.
Yeah, really high.
But when I think about, and they looked amazing and super glossy and beautiful. But when I think about myself wearing them, I just think I look like I'm going wading. It's just like not a chic look. No, it's not a chic look anyone you see. So I will leave that trend to you for sure.
That's fine. And then the last one, another trend that has kind of been around for the last couple of seasons, but slingback heels with the steel toe cap.
Oh, so
obviously
good.
Went into St. Laurent the other day and tried the pair on, and I'm so sold. So many people on the high street have done them. So Mango have got
a really good pair.
Yeah, they've got a really great pair with the silver steel toe cap at the moment. ASOS have done them, River Island have done them. So you can definitely get the look for.
Do you know, I am after a really high patent pointy toe heel, but it has to be incredibly comfy. Like, as you know, I only have one pair of heels, and so I'm ready to add number 2 to the mix. But it needs to be so comfy. So I'm happy to invest. Because I haven't had the best luck with.
I will say the St. Laurent, not the super point, but just a normal point.
Okay.
They are comfortable.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go shoe shopping.
Let's do that. That's a fun episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? If Nana can take me heel shopping, I think I should be able to take you jean shopping.
Okay. Next up, we are talking about the hot brand that we are loving right now. Who have you gone for?
My hot brand at the moment is Deme by Gabriella, which is probably not a brand that you would think of for me because it is dresses, not my wheelhouse, but I just absolutely love it. I think I really struggle this time of year with thinking about party dressing because there's a lot of skin on show, and I like, whenever I'm looking at dress, I want arms to be covered, and it is such a beautiful kind of demure brand. It's all about beautiful draping, and you know, there are some dresses where literally every piece of your skin is covered, and it's really modest but so incredibly chic, and really beautiful colours, you know, from chocolate browns to ice blue and pink, so there's kind of something for everyone, and it's a really great price point. You know, you can get these sort of really grand evening dresses which are kind of around £300. If you're looking for something a bit more modest and demure for party season, then I think it's a really good option.
Yeah, amazing. So I have gone with Hertunba, which is a Nigerian brand. Lagos Fashion Week just happened last week I should say, and I just get so excited by kind of African fashion brands, especially the Nigerian ones, and this one particularly. They just have dresses for party season, for kind of your holidays, if you've got any winter sun, and then also really great suits as well.
Amazing.
Like, the tailoring is fantastic, but there's one black suit in particular that's kind of got white, like I'd say elongated kind of polka dots on them, and it's just got an extra layer of texture on it, and it's just so different to anything that you would necessarily find on the high street. We are going on to accessories. We are lusting after. Your one is, it's a very good one.
So the Row bags, I mean, the Margot has kind of been like the bag of the moment. They've just released a new one called the Agnes, which is like the kind of the perfect like doctor's bag shape, just big enough but just small enough as well, like just it's great. I'm sure there'll be a lot of versions of it around the high street, but I really love that shape. To me, those bags are timeless and they are to last, and yes, I totally understand they are not the most exciting, but I want kind of practical, something that's going to go with everything. I could throw things in, things not going to fall out, it's secure and everything. So I really love that. Necklaces as well. I feel like there are kind of come party season, normally this focuses on earrings or loads of bracelets or rings. Actually, I feel like the necklace is overlooked. And the Roa blazer that I've got, they styled it with this incredible, like almost like a diamante tube necklace. And I was like, that is so amazing. Google reverse search imaged it. And it was from Self Portrait, which is not, again, a brand I would have thought of for necklaces.
No. They actually do really great jewellery pieces, Self Portrait. They've got great earrings and rings and
amazing, but just
everything.
not something I would have thought
to go to
that they have. And then in that sort of like tube
style. Yeah.
There is a really cool one from Mango, which is just super cool. And I just feel like it just kind of immediately adds a kind of a statement.
Yeah.
So yeah, really cool. What about you?
I love that. I have gone with all of the rings from Celine.
All of the rings. There's 4 rings here.
All of the rings. I could have put more on there. I just loved it's from the Autumn Winter show where kind of the Phantom bag came back, but also the images of kind of all of the stack rings. My friend Amma did the nails, so there's this really great shot of kind of the nails and all of the rings. And I just think they've mixed metal, there's kind of diamante details in there, there's like knot details. They're just really great rings. I think you would have them.
And mix them up.
Yeah. Who is your winter style crush?
I really struggle with this one because I feel like I just have style crushes throughout the year, and they're kind of from what they're wearing that I'm really drawn to rather than like seasonal.
Yeah.
People I'm loving, obviously Courtney Guerrero, I talk about her all the time. She is amazing. And Mode Amour.
Yeah.
She is kind of queen of monochrome leather, very beautiful, but the way that she shoots her imagery, which I think is really clever, is often her head is not in the image.
Yeah.
I remember reading something with Caroline de Magre, and she said whenever you're shopping and like take a picture, don't have your face in it because you will be distracted by whether your hair looks good, how your makeup is, like how you're feeling in your face, rather than actually just reviewing the outfit and is the outfit as a whole or is that person just really hot. So yeah, I think it's a like
tip.
Yeah, and I just really, when I look at her images, I really analyse the look and the proportions, and she really focuses on all of that, and she wears a lot of monochrome, but it's the textures of the product and the proportions. It's just a kind of a real masterclass in styling, which I think is really helpful.
So, best high street piece I have got, this was actually a gift, so I can't claim that I bought this, but I am obsessed already. 16 Arlington times Marks and Spencer's. I got this brown fur, it's kind of like a trench coat, but fur, so it's that length, really long, black leather belt. It is, the coat is the outfit, but also it's really warm. It looks fantastic, it's so comfortable, and just the silhouette, like the way that it's cut, like phenomenal. It's
so dramatic.
Just, so dramatic, cut for a woman's figure. I'm obsessed. I've only worn it once so far, but already, like, I know it's like 17 degrees this week.
Oh my God, it was so hot yesterday.
It's actually too warm to wear it.
It's not needed.
However, when it gets colder, I will not be taking that off.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot of really good fair isle on the high street this week. I don't know if it's like getting into the festive period, and that to me is a sort of, it is a piece that you literally only wear this time of year. So for me, that is not something to invest in. But there's some really great options from COS to Arket and Massimo, and actually the recent campaign that we did with F&F, Charlotte was wearing such a nice grey cardigan, which was from F&F, and I was like, I need that in my basket. So that was really good.
That's a good one. Babe, that's it. That is the end of Style Watch.
Well, there could be so much more, but thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See you soon.